So already, good morning, dear students. This is Mallikarjun, lecturer English, Government Degree College for Women, Nalgonda. As a part of online teaching, we have been learning parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech in English. They are noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. For the past 2 or 3 days, we have been learning them, and in the beginning, the first one parts of once again we will remind the parts of speech. Noun. What is noun? Noun, it tells about the names of persons, places, things and animals. So any naming word is called noun. Noun will have number. There are two numbers in English. They are singular number and plural number. We divide nouns into two types, singular nouns and plural nouns. And then due to the nature of the nouns, nouns can work as count nouns and uncount nouns. And there are 5 types of nouns. They are proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun and abstract noun. And then pronoun. What is pronoun? It is used instead of noun. The examples are I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Pronoun also, we use pronoun because it avoids the repetition of same noun again and again in the sentences. It is inconvenient to the speaker to repeat the same noun again and again in the sentences. And then in pronoun, we divide persons. There are first person and second person, and there are 3 persons: first person, second person, and third person. In first person, we get I, we, and in second person, we get you, and in third person, we get he, she, it, they. He, she, it are called third person singular pronouns. Due to the nature of the pronouns, pronouns can work as 4 types. They are subject of pronoun, object of pronoun, possessive, and self pronoun. Subject of pronoun, object of pronoun, possessive and self pronoun. And then verb. Verb tells about action or state. Verb tells about action or state. So we divide verbs into 2 types. They are regular verbs and irregular verbs. Then what is regular verb? By adding ed to the first form of a verb, we can get its second form and third form is called regular verb. Then what is irregular verb? By adding ed to the first form of a verb, we cannot get its second form and third form is called irregular verb. So it means that verbs are divided into 2 types only. They are ed verbs without ed verbs. Due to the nature of the verbs, verbs can work as 2 types. They are main verbs and helping verbs. What is main verb? If there is only one verb in a sentence, that is called main verb. What is helping verb? If there are 2 or more than 2 verbs in a sentence, the verb which tells about the action is called main verb and the other verbs are called helping verbs. So in English we have different verbs. In English we have different verbs. So be forms, have forms, do forms can work as main verbs and helping verbs. Be forms, have forms and do forms can work as main verbs and helping verbs. But modals always work as helping verbs. So what are the B forms? There are 8 B forms in English. There are 8 B forms in English. What are they? Is, am, are, was, were, be, being, been. These are the 8 B. These B forms can work as main verb and helping verbs. We have 3 have forms in English. They are have, has, had. Have forms also work as main verb and helping verb. And then do forms. There are 3 do forms in English. They are do, does, did. Do, does, did. These are the 3 do forms. These do forms also can work as main verb and helping verb. And there are modal auxiliaries which are called modal verbs. Modal auxiliaries are called modal verbs. So these modal verbs always work as helping verbs only. We cannot get a modal as main verb. We cannot get a modal as main verb. So how many modals are there in English? There are 12 modals in English. They are will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need to, dare to. Once again, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need to, dare to. So these are the 12 modals in English. So up to yesterday we have seen these parts of speech. Today we are going to learn adjectives. We are going to learn adjectives. So what is an adjective? So adjective is a word which tells about the quality or quantity of the noun. So it tells about quality or quantity. It tells about quality or quantity. Quality means గుణము, క్వాంటిటీ మీన్స్ ఘన పరిమాణము. అంటే గుణాన్ని లేదా ఘన పరిమాణాన్ని తెలియజేసేదాన్ని ఏమంటాం? అడ్జెక్టివ్ అని చెప్పి అంటాం. సో డెఫినేషన్ రూపంలో మంచిగా చెప్పుకోవాలనుకుంటే adjective is a word which tells about the quality or quantity of a noun. Okay. Example: Rama is a good boy. Rama is a good boy. You see this example, Rama is a good boy. So here, what is the adjective? So now let us see. Rama, subject. After the subject we get verb, is verb. So it is main verb. Boy is noun and good is there. We don't know what is good. Now let us see the meaning of good. Manchi. Manchi is the quality of that boy. Good is the quality of that boy who is nothing but Rama. So here good is called adjective. Sita is a brave girl. Brave girl. So here brave is the adjective which tells about the quality of the girl. I killed a dangerous snake. So here dangerous is the adjective which tells about the quality of the snake. Leela has a long nose. Here long is the adjective which tells about the quality of the notes. Gopi has a red shirt. So here red is the adjective which tells about the quality of the shirt. They have 3 cars. So here 3 is the adjective which tells about the quantity of the cars. I want some water. Here some is the adjective which tells about the quality of the water or quantity of the water. So here some is the quantity because we did not give any number. For cars we have given number, and for water we did not give any number because already we have seen in nouns we divide nouns into 2 types. They are count nouns and uncount nouns. So here car is the countable noun, so we used the number, and water is uncountable noun, so we used some. We did not use any number before water. So this is the adjective. The definition of adjective is it tells about quality or quantity. So now let us see the types of adjectives. The types of adjectives. There are 6 types of adjectives in English. There are 6 types of adjectives in English. It means that we divide adjectives into 6 types. What are they? Let us see. They are numerical adjective, demonstrative adjective, descriptive adjective, interrogative adjective, possessive adjectives, articles as adjectives. Okay. So here the 6 types of adjectives are numerical adjective. The first one, numerical adjective. And the second one, demonstrative adjectives. And the third one, descriptive adjectives. And the fourth one, interrogative adjectives. And the fifth one, possessive adjectives. And the last one and the sixth one is articles as adjectives. Okay. Now let us see each and every one very clearly with definitions and examples. First we have numerical adjectives. First we have numerical adjectives. The title itself indicates numerical means number. Numerical means number. It tells about number. Let us see. These numerical adjective definition. These adjectives are used to show the number of nouns in a sentence. The number of nouns in a sentence. There are 3 different sections within the adjectives of number. So simple గా చెప్పుకోవాలనుకుంటే numerical adjective tells about the numbers. There are 3 types again in numerical adjectives. Numerical adjectives tell about number. Again there are 3 numbers, 3 types of numerical adjectives. What are the 3 types of numerical adjectives? They are definite numerical adjective, indefinite numerical adjective, and distributive numerical adjective. Numerical adjectives are of 3 types. They are definite numerical adjective, indefinite numerical adjectives, and distributive numerical adjectives. So again, in numerical adjectives, we will see the each and every one. What is definite numerical and what is indefinite numerical and what is distributive numerical. So the definite numerical adjectives. So these adjectives clearly denote an exact number of nouns. An exact number of nouns. So while telling the exact number, again we divide this definite numerical adjective into 2 types. Again there are 2 types in definite numerical adjective. You see the title itself indicates definite numerical అంటే ఖచ్చితమైనటువంటి ఒక సంఖ్యను తెలియజేసేది. It tells about the exact number. It tells about the exact number. So exact number ను తెలియజేసే దాంట్లో మళ్ళా again we have 2 types. If you are the mathematical students, easily you can understand because there is a close relation between numerical adjectives and mathematics. In mathematics you will get numbers. In mathematics you will get numbers. So here also we have numbers. In numbers again there are 2 types. I think you may have in mathematics also. What are the 2 types of numericals? Definite numerical, that is cardinal number and ordinal number. Ordinal number and ordinal number. For example, 1, 2, 3, 30, 100, thousands, that is called cardinal. And what is ordinal? Ordinal means first, second, third, fourth, seventh, 10th, 100th. Okay, like that the ordinal number. For example, let us see in a sentence. I have 3 cars. I have 3 cars. So here the exact number of cars is 3. The exact number of cars is 3. And let us see one more example with the ordinal. Ordinal. She always sits in the first bench. She always sits in the first bench. So here you have to see the exact number of the bench. First bench. First is the exact number. So like that here we divide definite numerical adjectives into 2 types. They are cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. So definite numerical adjective itself is one of the numerical adjectives. We have three numerical adjectives, no? We have three numerical adjectives. What are the three numerical adjectives? Definite numerical adjective, indefinite numerical adjective, and distributive numerical adjectives. In among the three, the first one is definite numerical adjectives. In this definite numerical adjective, again we have two types. They are cardinal number. It tells about number. Definite numerical means exact number. While saying exact number, there are two types of exact numbers. They are cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. So cardinal numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 like that. And ordinal numbers are first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, like that, the ordinal and ordinal numbers. Okay, understood? Any confusion? Okay. If you have any confusion, and rewind the video and check back so that you can easily understand. And you follow the notes which is on the screen. You follow the PPT. It will be very useful to you. Okay. Now let us see the definite numerical adjective is finished. Next, indefinite numerical adjectives. Indefinite numerical adjectives. So indefinite, here the title indicates indefinite. Indefinite means ఖచ్చితము కానటువంటిది. నంబరే కానీ ఖచ్చితంగా చెప్పలేము అన్నట్టు. Example. Let us see the definition. These adjectives do not give an exact numerical number. These adjectives do not give numbers, but do not give the exact numerical number, but just give a general idea of the amount. The general idea of the amount. Some adjectives like that: some, many, few, any, several, all, like that. Okay. Let us see the example. There were many people present the meeting. In the meeting, there were many people present in the meeting. So you see here, we don't have the exact number of the people. We don't have the exact number of the people. Many people, chala mandi. In the previous example, we have seen, no, now the second example is like that. I want some water. We don't have the exact number of water. I want some water. I reminded you several times about your future. I reminded you several times. Several times, you see here. Several times. So how many times? We can't say the exact. When you question how many times, we can't say the exact number. Okay. In the previous numerical adjective, definite numerical, no, I have 3 cars. How many cars? 3 cars. Like that, we can say the exact number. Here, how many people presented the meeting? We can't say the exact number. We will say many people. Okay. In the second example, in definite numerical adjective, we can say exact the number. She sat in the first bench. Which bench? First bench, the exact number. Here, can you say several times? How many times? Several times. We can't say the exact number like that. So this is called indefinite numerical adjective. And then distributive numerical adjective. Distributive numerical adjective. This distributive numerical adjective definition. These adjectives are used to refer to individual nouns within the whole amount. గుంపులో ఇండివిజువల్ చెప్పడం అన్నట్టు. గుంపును ఇండివిజువల్ గా తీసుకోవడం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఎవ్రీ ఎంప్లాయీ మస్ట్, సమ్ adjectives, either, every, neither, each, another, other, these are all the adjectives. So here these adjectives refer the individual nouns within the whole. For example, every employee must pay the tax. Every employee must pay the tax. Every employee must pay the tax. So here, so employee is the whole. Here every means individual. So every employee means all the employees in that office, or all the government employees must pay the tax. I asked each student to submit the seminar. Here all the students, I am saying all the students, and the each one, distributive, each and every one, each and every one, like that. So like that it will be distributive numerical adjectives. So these are all three numerical adjectives. These three adjectives will come under the numerical adjectives. What are the three adjectives come under numerical adjectives? Definite numerical, indefinite numerical, and distributive numerical. Okay. So numerical adjective is finished out of the six adjectives. We have six adjectives. Six low numerical is finished. Now let us see demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives. So these adjectives are used to point out or indicate a particular noun or pronoun. A particular noun or pronoun. So this adjective is used to point out a particular noun or pronoun. When there is a group, in that group, this demonstrative adjective point out a particular noun. For example, I love those paintings. I love those paintings. So for example, we may have gone to an art gallery. In art gallery, a lot of paintings are there. Particularly, I liked one or two among them. Then I say, I love those paintings. Okay, that bag belongs to me. That bag belongs to me. For example, here in the first example, those is the adjective which tells about the paintings, particular painting. Then that bag. So here, that bag belongs to me. There may be 10 bags. Among the 10, that bag is mine. We are pointing out a particular bag. That bag is mine. Like that is called demonstrative. We are demonstrating that with pointing out with our finger. These flowers are lovely. There are so many flowers. Among them, I found these flowers are lovely. So we are pointing, I am demonstrating, I am showing these flowers, these roses are lovely, like that. So this is called the second one, demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjective. And descriptive adjectives. Descriptive adjectives. So the title itself indicates description. Description means describing. So these adjective describes both the noun and pronoun in general. జనరల్గా ఒక సెంటెన్స్లో ఉన్నటువంటి నౌన్ని కానీ ప్రొనౌన్ని కానీ సాధారణంగా చెప్పేటువంటిది. యూ లుక్ స్మార్ట్ ఇన్ బ్లూ షర్ట్. Example, you look smart in blue shirt. So here, blue is the adjective which tells about the quality of the shirt. Okay. And then second example, I saw a small puppy in the park yesterday. So here, small is the adjective which tells about the quality of the puppy. And then lion is a cruel animal. Lion is a cruel animal. So here, what is the adjective? Cruel is the adjective which tells about the quality of the animal, which is nothing but the lion. The subject and the noun are same. Godavari is the longest river. Godavari is the longest river. So here, longest is the adjective which tells about the quality of the river. So generally we are talking about the qualities in general. Okay, blue, tall, short, long, small, fat, big, like that these adjectives will come. So these type of adjectives are called descriptive adjectives. Description అంటే describing అంటే వివరించడం. ఒక వస్తువు యొక్క క్వాలిటీని వివరించేటువంటి దాన్ని డిస్క్రిప్టివ్ అని చెప్పి అంటాం. So the three adjectives are finished. One is numerical adjective, demonstrative adjective, and descriptive adjectives. And then we have the fourth one, interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives. You see, interrogative adjectives. The title itself indicates Interrogative means questions. Interrogatives means questions. So simply we can say all the question words are adjectives. అవునా, ఇంట్రాగేటివ్ adjectives అంటే సింపుల్ గా చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. ఏంటి అవి? క్వశ్చన్ వర్డ్స్. ఓకే, నౌ లెట్ us see the definition. Anyway, these adjectives are used to ask questions about nouns. These adjectives are used to ask questions about nouns. Nouns ను గురించి ప్రశ్నించే అటువంటి పదాలు. ప్రశ్నించే పదాలు ఏంటివి? వాట్ ఆర్ ద WH words? Here you see where, what, which and whose, like that, etc. So who is your favorite author? Who is your favorite author? So here who is the adjective. Whose pen is this? Whose pen is this? So whose is the adjective. And where did he go? Where did he go? Where is the adjective? In interrogative adjectives, we clearly say all the WH words. There are 9 WH words in English. They are what, when, where, which, who, whom, whose, why, how. There are 9 WH words in English. They are what, when, where, which, who, whom, whose, why, how. In a rhythmical, rhymical, in the form of rhyme, we have to learn. Already we have seen. Okay, now let us see. Once again, I will say the interrogatives. There are 9 WH words in English. They are what, when, where, which, who, whom, whose, why, how. So these are the interrogative adjectives. So interrogative adjectives means question words. We use them in questions. All the WH words are called interrogative adjectives to ask questions. Okay, interrogative adjectives is finished. And then the fifth one we have possessive adjectives. The fifth one we have possessive adjectives. Okay, now let us see the possessive adjectives. The possessive adjectives. In possessive adjectives, these the possessive already the title indicates, possessive. What is possessive? It tells about ownerships, belonging. Okay, I think in pronoun we have seen, due to the nature of the pronouns can work as 4 types. అక్కడ చూసాం మనం, ఒకసారి గుర్తు తెచ్చుకోండి. What are the 4 types of pronouns? Subject of pronoun, object of pronoun, possessive and self pronouns. All the possessive pronouns are called possessive adjectives. All the possessive pronouns. So let us see the definition. You can understand. So just I want you to remind the adjectives or learn the adjectives just by its title itself. Definition of possessive adjectives. These adjectives describe whom does the object belong to. A particular object belong to which person. So this adjective tells about. Okay. So they show the possessive pronoun. They show the possessive pronoun. So for example, where is my wallet? Where is my wallet? So here wallet is the noun and my is the adjective. My is the adjective because it tells about the possessive. That wallet belongs to me. That wallet belongs to me. Already we have seen in the definition. Describes whom does the object belong to. So here my wallet. Where is my wallet? Where is my wallet? For example, it is my wallet. My wallet. My. It's mine. Mine also possessive adjectives. And second example, take care of your belongings. Take care of your belongings. So ఎక్కడన్నా హోటల్ కో లాడ్జ్ కో పోయినప్పుడు అక్కడ రాసి పెడతాడు, టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ బిలాంగింగ్స్. ద మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఈజ్ నాట్ రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ ఫర్ యువర్ బిలాంగింగ్స్. ఎవరి సామాను వారే భద్రపరుచుకోవాలి అన్నది. So your belongings means నీ యొక్క వస్తువులు. So your belongings is the noun and your indicates the possession. So I'll talk about my lecturers. Dr. R. Arunachalam is my English sir. He is my English sir. So Dr. R. Arunachalam is my English sir. He is English sir. English sir is noun. Whose English sir? My English sir. Okay. Dr. M. Nirmal Reddy is my guru. Dr. M. Nirmal Reddy is my guru. So here my guru is the noun. My indicates possessive. So all the possessive pronouns are called this possessive adjectives. Possessive means my, our, your, his, her, its, their. Okay, these are the possessive pronouns which can work as adjectives. Once again, I will tell the possessive adjectives are the possessive pronouns. So what are the possessive pronouns in English means? My, our, your, their, his, her, its. So these are the possessive adjectives. And then the 5 adjectives we have finished, and the last one we have is articles as adjectives. Articles as adjectives. So articles are also a type of adjectives because they clearly specify the nouns. ఆర్టికల్స్ ను కూడా ఒక రకమైనటువంటి యాడ్జెక్టివ్స్ గానే పరిగణించాలి. ఎందుకు అని చెప్పంటే అవి కూడా ఒక నౌన్ ను స్పెసిఫై చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి, విచ్ ఆర్ పర్టిక్యులర్ ఆర్ ఏ జనరల్ వన్. ఆల్వేస్ వి యూజ్ ఆర్టికల్స్ బిఫోర్ నౌన్స్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్. ఆర్టికల్స్ ను కూడా ఎక్కడ వాడుతాం మనం? నౌన్స్ పక్కనే వాడుతాం, వేరే దగ్గర ఆర్టికల్ ను వాడం మనం. ఐ విల్ షో యు ఇన్ ద ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. ఆల్ ద ఆర్టికల్స్, how many articles are there? A, an and the are called articles. These 3 are also called adjectives. Okay, for example, the pencils are broken. The pencils are broken. Here pencils is the noun, the is the adjective, so it is called, is the article which is called adjective. You must consult a doctor. So a doctor means one doctor. It tells about the number, so that is adjective. I have an umbrella. An umbrella means one umbrella. Already it is there in numerical adjective. In numerical adjective we have seen definite numerical adjective. Articles come under a and an come under definite numerical adjective. The indefinite numerical adjectives. So all the adjectives, articles are adjectives. All the articles are adjectives. So these are the articles as an adjectives. So we have seen 6 types of nouns. The 6 types of nouns are numerical adjectives. First one is numerical adjectives, and then descriptive adjectives, numerical adjectives, the 6 types of nouns are numerical adjectives, demonstrative adjectives, descriptive adjectives, interrogative adjectives, possessive adjectives, and articles as adjectives. Okay, and the next one, the some adjectives. Let us see some adjectives, because adjectives are very important, because we get adjectives in degrees of comparison also. In degrees of comparison also. Let us see some adjectives. Tall, short, big, small, high, low, long, large, rich, poor, slow, brave, smooth, hard, fast, good, bad, beautiful, handsome, hardworking, honest, famous, important. All these are adjectives, general adjectives. Okay, how can we recognize the adjectives in exams? Very simple. We get adjectives before the nouns. Adjective ఎప్పుడైనా సరే నౌన్ కు ముందు మాత్రమే వస్తుంది. అడ్జెక్టివ్ ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది? నౌన్ కు ముందు మాత్రమే వస్తుంది. ఇంకా క్లియర్ గా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి అని చెప్పంటే అడ్జెక్టివ్ ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది అని చెప్పినాం. We use adjectives in degrees of comparison. We use adjectives in degrees of comparison. How many degrees are there? There are 3 degrees are there. What are the 3 degrees? Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. So, how can we recognize the sentence, whether the sentence is in positive or comparative or superlative, based on the adjective of the sentence? If the adjective is in positive, we say if the sentence is in positive degree. If the adjective is comparative, we say that the sentence is in comparative degree. If the adjective is in superlative, then we can say that the sentence is in superlative degree. Okay, the adjectives, let us see. By adding er to the positive degree, we get comparative, and est to the positive degree, we get superlative. సో పాజిటివ్ డిగ్రీకి ఈఆర్ అనేటువంటి అక్షరాలను కలిపితే కంపారిటివ్ డిగ్రీ వస్తుంది. అదే పాజిటివ్ డిగ్రీకి ఈఆర్కు బదులు ఈఎస్టీ అనేటువంటి అక్షరాలను కలిపితే సూపర్లేటివ్ డిగ్రీ వస్తుంది. సూపర్లేటివ్ డిగ్రీ వస్తుంది. ఓకే, let us see example. Tall, positive degree. Let us add er. It will become taller. Taller is comparative degree. Okay, add est to the positive. Tall to est kalpite tallest. Tall, taller, tallest. Tall positive, taller comparative, tallest superlative. Okay, now at remaining let us see. Short, shorter, shortest. Big, bigger, biggest. Small, smaller, smallest. High, higher, highest. Low, lower, lowest. Long, longer, longest. Large, larger, largest. Rich, richer, richest. Poor, poorer, poorest. Slow, slower, slowest. Brave, braver, bravest. Smooth, smoother, smoothest. Hard, harder, hardest. Fast, faster, fastest. Like it we get. And you see good. Don't say for good degrees, positive degree, comparative and superlative are good, gooder, goodest, because it is irregular. We can't get with er, est. So good, better, best. Good, better, best. For bad, don't say bad or baddest. That is bad, worse, worst. Okay, strong, stronger, strongest, weak, weaker, weakest. Like it we will get remain. You see beautiful. Okay, beautiful is there. For beautiful, don't say beautifuller, beautifulest. Okay, we have to say more beautiful, most beautiful. Handsome, more handsome, and most handsome. More handsome and most handsome. Hardworking, more hardworking, and most hardworking. Honest, more honest, most honest. Famous, more famous, most famous. So like that we get adjectives. So adjectives we will get like that. So adjectives ఆ విధంగా వస్తాయి. Okay, so once again just అర్థమైందా? Are you able to follow me? I hope that you may have understood. Okay, otherwise you listen to that video 2 or 3 times and write down the important points. Okay, and each in the PowerPoint, each slide you can write down the notes. Okay, so that it will be very easy to you to understand whatever it may be. Once again I'll just tell you the outlines of adjectives. So what is an adjective? So it tells about quality or quantity. It tells about quality or quantity. So The types of adjectives, there are six types of adjectives: numerical adjectives, demonstrative adjectives, descriptive adjectives, interrogative adjectives, possessive adjectives, and the last one, articles as adjectives. In numerical adjectives, we divide them into three types. They are definite numerical adjective, indefinite numerical adjective, and distributive numerical adjective. Definite numerical adjective, we divide them into two types, that is cardinal number and ordinal number. And then indefinite numerical adjective, and then distributive numerical adjective, and then demonstrative numerical adjectives, and then descriptive numerical adjectives, and then interrogative adjectives, and then possessive adjectives, and then articles as adjectives. So these are the adjectives we have. Okay, I hope that you have understood. అర్థమైందని అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఓకే, జస్ట్ యూ ప్రాక్టీస్ ద ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. ఓకే, ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి, గూగుల్లోకి వెళ్ళండి, డోంట్ వేస్ట్ ద టైం. సో యూ కెన్ observe, you can learn from the beginning. Okay, follow these videos in an order. Okay, first you have to see the noun. First you have to learn each part of speech is we have seen as a separate class. I am giving the complete notes and the detailed explanation of the parts of speech, remaining the 8 parts of speech. One day we have seen noun, and the other day we have seen pronoun, and then verb we may have seen 3 or 4 days. Okay, verb, regular verb, irregular verb, and main verbs and helping verbs. Okay, and then we have seen be forms in one class, have forms in another class, do forms in another class, modals in another class. Nearly 5 classes or 6 classes, because verb is very very important. The entire tense depend upon the verb. So after the verb we have seen adjectives. Still we have adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. We try to finish them in the future classes. Okay, I hope that we have understood. అర్థమైందని అనుకుంటున్నా. But don't waste the time, don't come out, stay home and stay safe, and you follow, and for more examples you follow the internet and you Google the examples, you will find them. Thank you. We will meet in the next class. Okay, bye, see you, all the best.